Good evening and welcome to the 2016 NAIA Division II Men's Basketball National Championship Selection Show. Broadcasting from our studio inside the NAIA headquarters in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Alan Grossbach and I'm joined by Chad Waller. Over the course of the next few minutes, Chad and I will present the 32 teams and the bracket for the 25th edition of the National Championship. This year's event opens with 8 games on March 9th, and this happens at Keeter Gymnasium in Point Lookout, Missouri, and concludes March 15th with the championship final. Overall, there are 31 games played over the course of 6 days. First team to win 5 games is the champion. Simple as that.
For those new to NAIA basketball, there are 3 ways a team can make the national championship field. A program can qualify as a conference regular season champion, tournament champion, or tournament runner-up, depending on that league. Conferences with 10 or more schools receive 2 automatic berths, while leagues with less get 1. The other method is by receiving an at-large berth. These spots are given to the highest-rated teams that didn't already qualify as an automatic, and those are done in the final edition of the NAIA Division II Men's Basketball Coaches Top 25 poll. Also, let's not forget about our championship host, College of the Ozarks. The Bobcats receive an automatic berth as the host school. Now that we've explained how the teams are chosen, let's get to it and announce the qualifying teams and bracket for the 2016 National Championship.
Before we dive into the 32 teams in this year's field, I want to take a second to explain the 4 sections of our bracket, which are named after Naismith, Kramer, Dewar, and Liston. These 4 individuals were pillars of the NAIA and helped establish the NAIB back in 1937, which has grown into what the NAIA is today. We'll go ahead and start things off by jumping into the Naismith bracket, and we'll open it up with overall #1 seed and Crossroads League tournament champion St. Francis, Indiana. The top-seeded Cougars will play #8 seed Dakota State, the North Star Athletic Association tournament champion, Wednesday at 1:45 p.m. The 4-5 game out of the Naismith bracket is #4 Mount Mercy out of Iowa, the Association of Independent Institutions tournament champion, playing #5 Southern Oregon out of the Cascade Collegiate Conference. They will play Wednesday at 10:15 a.m. The bottom half of the bracket features #3 Kaiser, the first at-large in this year's tournament field, facing #6 Olivet Nazarene, the 6th at-large into this year's championship field. They will play Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. The final game in the Naismith bracket features #2 Cornerstone, the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference tournament runner-up, playing #7 Cincinnati Christian, the Kentucky Intercollegiate Athletic Conference tournament champion. They will square off Wednesday at noon. Here's a look back at the entire Naismith bracket. Continuing down our field of 32 teams, we jump into the Kramer bracket. We start off with #2 seed Tabor, the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference tournament champion, playing #7 IU East out of the Kentucky Intercollegiate Athletic Conference Thursday at noon. We also have #3 Tennessee Wesleyan, the Appalachian Athletic Conference regular season champion, playing #6 Valley City State, the 7th at-large into the field, Thursday at 8:30 a.m. We continue in the Kramer bracket with the #4 seed Bethel, Indiana, at-large #2, playing the #5 seed Robert Morris, Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference tournament champion, Thursday at 4 p.m. And finally, our #1 seed Briarcliff University, the Great Plains Athletic Conference tournament champion, will play the #8 seed Washington Adventist, and they took 3rd place in the Association of Independents tournament, giving them an automatic berth. They play Thursday at 5:45 p.m. Here's a quick look back at the Kramer bracket.
Now switching over to the Dewar bracket, we have top-seeded St. Francis out of Illinois, the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference South Division champion, taking on #8 seed York, the Association of Independent Institutions tournament runner-up. Those teams play Thursday at 9:15 p.m. Moving down in the bracket, #4 seed Indiana Tech, the at-large #4 team, takes on #5 seed Dakota Wesleyan, the at-large #5 team. These teams square off Thursday at 7:30 p.m. In the 3rd game of the Dewar bracket, #3 seed Northwest Christian, the Cascade Collegiate Conference tournament champion, takes on #6 seed Southwestern, the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference tournament runner-up. This game will be played out Thursday at 10:15 a.m. In the final game of the Dewar bracket, we'll have #2 seed Indiana Wesleyan, the Crossroads tournament runner-up, taking on #7 seed Bellevue, the at-large number 8 team. This game will be played Thursday at 1:45 p.m. And now a final look at the entire Dewar bracket. And in the final quadrant, we take a look at the Liston bracket as we see number 2 seed Union out of Kentucky, the Appalachian Athletic Conference Tournament champion, taking on number 7 seed Cal Maritime, the CalPAC Tournament champion. This game is played Wednesday at 4 p.m. In the next game, number 3 seed Warner out of Florida, which is the Sun Tournament champion, takes on the host school College of the Ozarks. This game will be played Wednesday at 8 p.m. In the third game of the Liston bracket, number 4 seed Warner Pacific, the at-large number 3 team, squares off against number 5 seed Nebraska Wesleyan, the Great Plains Athletic Conference Tournament runner-up. This game will be played at Wednesday at 9:45 p.m. And in the final game of the Liston bracket, top-seeded Davenport out of Michigan, the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference Tournament champion, faces 8th-seeded St. Xavier out of Illinois, the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference North Division champion. And a final look at the Liston bracket. And here is your last look at the entire Division II men's basketball national championship bracket.
That puts a wrap on the show. On behalf of everyone at the NAIA, I want to congratulate the schools, coaches, and players on a great season. For more information on the NAIA Division II Men's Basketball National Championship, visit the championship page on NAIA.org. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at @NAIA_news or on our Instagram at PlayNAIA. I'd also like to say a quick thank you to producer-director Chris Popp and my co-host Chad Waller. Thanks for watching.